sitting in the hotel lobby. I'm gonna get breakfast in a minute. I'm in my Strata Bianchi kit. Just gonna wait around till it's time. Not too worried about it, I don't think, other than familiarity with the territory, but it's in Florence, so this shouldn't be anything I haven't dealt with before.
So I got my race number attached, and I had to use a cord to tie it on, so it's not arrow. But I think it works. Hope it works. Wish I got zip ties from the registration. Running a little late, but what else is new these days? All right, 5 minutes, and I'm here at the start. It's a pretty overcast day, and there was a lot of fog over the hillside, so visibility might be low, but I'm hoping if I can stay in the group for a while, it should be okay. But yeah, I'm starting to feel the energy, starting to feel the nervousness, but you know, this shouldn't be as bad as some other ones, so it should be actually relatively easy. This is more terrain I'm familiar with, so I've got my fingers crossed, but happy riding. So 50-something kilometers in, I probably only have a few more to go before I get to the finish line. I'm at a rest stop here. I'm thinking about just keeping going since I already have food and I'm almost done. So it's just onward up to the finish. Great ride so far, very fast. Really enjoyed the flats. It's much more of the Gran Fondos that I'm used to in Germany, where it's just a lot of flats with rolling hills and occasionally a big climb, rather than just climb, descend, like Torino and a few others here in Italy. But so far so good. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of chaos towards the finish line. I just had to get a video of this got married Fiat. Oh, it's just so cute. So cute. So I arrived, I think. I'm back to the starting place, but it's kind of empty. So there's the pasta party place, but they're still not quite finished setting up shop yet. Yeah, there are only 2 other cyclists here, so it does feel a little anticlimactic, I think. I don't know. Go look around a little. So no finishing medal, but I got this lovely jar of pickled vegetables. Hooray! So it's been a couple of days since the Gran Fondo del Genio. It was just, thinking about a very surreal experience, finishing with nobody there at the finish line, and it's just kind of awkward, and there's pasta party, but no one's there serving food. So I think that what the organizers expected is that everyone would do the 100 kilometer, and then that the people who did 58K was just not worth it, which is a bummer, because 58K, that's 30-something miles, so that's not nothing. So it was a little strange. The ride was beautiful. Really enjoyed the route. Really loved the sights and the images and everything like that. But yeah, the admin, something left to be desired. Did okay. My time was actually pretty good for me personally. Was able to keep up with a couple of groups. There were 2 cycling groups I was cycling with. One was EMP cycling club. They were really put together. They were a nice mixed gender group. A lot of good communication, even to people outside of their cycling club. So it was overall, they were a good group. But there was this 4-man team that was really hyper competitive and really kitted out, but they had bad road manners, and they kept cutting me off from the main group, so I have to keep pedaling back to rejoined the group, and mainly is because they were down one guy, and so they were slowing down to wait for him basically to come out, but that meant cutting the group into pieces. So just the rest of us had to work harder to stay together. So it's just like, you know, guys, just separate from the group and slow down, go at your own pace rather than slow down for one person, you know. So it's just bad road manners. They almost hit me a couple of times too as they swerved out to look behind them for their missing person. So that was annoying. But yeah, it just felt underwhelming at the end. It's not really how I wanted to end the ride, but it was just so weird, so weirdly anticlimactic. You know, just kind of like I've come home and I'm like, did that just happen? Did we do that? You know? And you know, I only had a handlebar number, so nothing to pin on my jersey. So coming home with a number and bottled wine, pickled vegetables, and a number of weird knickknacks and coupons. So it almost it doesn't quite feel right. Cycling events have had their budgets hit, so they really are kind of scraping for stuff to give away and stuff to give away as prizes and get money for things. So it was very local, it felt like. So yeah, the volunteers were sort of few and far between, kind of preoccupied with other things. So, but you know, again, beautiful route. I'd do the route again. I actually probably am kicking myself for not doing the 100, but I know that I would have come away feeling much worse. So yeah, but overall I'm doing okay. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing next. So talk to you guys later.